Well, hello there, and good evening, everybody. I'm William Brantley from South Jackson, Tennessee, or Bemis, Tennessee, ready to share with you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. I'm going to see how fast I can go through it tonight. That'll be a new one, won't it? Sorry I missed the last few days, but I'll give you a quick summary of yesterday's climate data. For Thursday, August 16th, low was 73, high was 86, and I had 48 hundredths of an inch of rainfall yesterday, August the 16th, and the highest heat index that day was 100 degrees in the shade at 5 p.m. And if you'd like to go further than that, see, do I have Wednesday on here? I sure do. Wednesday, August the 15th, the low was 72, the high was 94, heat index was 101 at 4 and 5 p.m. and highest wind gust was southwest at 22 miles per hour at 10 a.m. Again, that was for Wednesday, August the 15th. See, the highest wind gust for yesterday, Thursday, August the 16th, was 20 miles per hour out of the west. To go back further than that, you can actually go to my 24-hour climate summary at williamebrantley.wordpress.com or on my Google page at brantley'sweather.blogspot.com and read it there and see all the various items I cover in that area. But I think you already kind of knew that already. Alrighty, on to today's weather summary. For Friday, August the 17th, 2018. As of 5 p.m., the skies were partly cloudy here in South Jackson or Bemis, Tennessee. The temperature was 87 degrees. The dew point was 72 degrees. Humidity was at 61%. 61%. Make that 61%. And had west winds at 13 miles per hour. And the barometric pressure was 30.00 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature here in Bemis was 71. Today's high was 90. No rain fell today here as of midnight so far. My monthly total for August is now up to 1.12. Yearly total is now 52.37 here in Bemis. Alright, let's see what's next. Lowest humidity today was 61% as of 5 p.m. The highest would be 100% at 4 a.m. Lowest dew point temperature would be 69 degrees at 5 through 7 a.m. The highest dew point temperature would be 76 degrees, and that occurred at 2 p.m. Lowest barometric pressure would be 30.00 inches as of 5 p.m. and the highest would be 30.09 inches as of 5 a.m. Today's highest wind gust would be out of the west at 21 miles per hour sometime since midnight as of 5 p.m. Records for Friday, August the 17th. Hottest high was 105 degrees in 1954. Yesterday, I'm going to go ahead and give you yesterday's hottest high for August the 16th was 108 degrees. Yes, 108 degrees in 2007. That was one of two times that is the hottest high recorded in Jackson, right here in Bemis, on record, at least for me. It happened in 2007 on August the 16th. And there's one other time we hit 108 degrees, and I can't remember the date off the top of my head. 2007 was one of the years. The airport's hottest high would be 107, and I forget the year that they had their hottest high. Jackson Airport, that is. But here in Bemis, I had 108 two different times since 1994 anyways, and August 16th of 2007 was one of them. Alrighty, go back to today's August the 17th records. 105, like I mentioned, in 1954. Coolest high would be 76 in 1981. Warmest low would be 79 degrees, and that happened in 1954. Coldest low would be 50 in 2004. 50 degrees in 2004. Rainfall record for today would be 99 hundredths of an inch, and that happened in 2014 right here in Bemis on Jefferson Street, matter of fact. Alright, that's it for the basic stats. Now let me run through the other maps kind of quick like, since there's really not a whole lot going on, and the thunderstorms that were supposed to hit tonight, they didn't. They bypassed us and developed to the east of us, well east of us. We had some yesterday morning, roughly around 9, 10, 11 o'clock, around noon. That's where I got that 48 hundredths of an inch of rain from yesterday, but none today though. I haven't had any today, which was a little bit of a surprise, because the chances 2 or 3 days ago, or even up to last night, even though I didn't get to do a video about it, was as high as 80% for tonight. Then it dropped down to around 60%. Now it's only 20%. You might as well say we're not going to get anything tonight. But if I ever missed a video, I think most of you know that you can go to my forecast web pages and read the updates there. I do my best to update it each evening, of course, the best I can. If there's no serious changes from the timing that I put on around 2 a.m. in the morning, I'll go ahead and leave it alone. Don't even update it. Like a high and low is like a degree or two difference. The wind directions from the south instead of the east or something like that, or the chances for rain remains within 10% of the original forecast, I just leave it alone. Don't even update it. I'll leave that alone, because to me 10% of rainfall really isn't all that big of a deal, or at least not to me it isn't. It might be to you, but it isn't to me. But I just thought I'd kind of give you the reasons why. If for some reason I don't do a video, you can go to my websites and get it there and read it if you'd like. One of them, of course, is southjacksonweather.wordpress.com, and the other one is Mr. William Brantley's forecast.blogspot.com, and I'll be showing you that one here in just a few moments. Alright, well, that turned out to be a longer video than I expected. I wasn't expecting to explain all that, but I'm sure some of you wonder about that. When I don't get a chance to do a video, you can read it on my websites and go from there. But I do like putting it on YouTube as well. And most of you like it as well. Thank you for that. All my 154 subscribers last time I checked. Thank you for that as well. Alright, let me move on to the weather map. According to the Weather Channel, this is it for tonight. We had a cold front to our north. The stationary front that was to our south a few days ago has diminished and fizzled out. But the rain to our south is still hanging on. It has formed, but it's down in Mississippi and over in Alabama and East Tennessee instead of West Tennessee. We did have some development early in the afternoon in eastern sections of Madison County and southern sections of Madison County, but it missed the Bemis area. And now it's way on over in East Tennessee. There you see the map features and where they are, where the lows is, where the cold front is, and where the highs are, and troughs, and all that good stuff. And where it's raining, and probably where it isn't raining, where it's clear and all that good stuff too, all in one shot. Tennessee's in pretty good shape, with the exception of maybe East Tennessee and North Carolina border, according to this map. And speaking of that, let's move on to the radar. Out of Memphis, the radar out of Memphis, National Weather Service radar that is. Well, I need to get this a little lower. That's why it ain't coming down. Let me scoot it over. So as you can see, there's still a little bit of rain to south of Jackson, south and southeast of Jackson, down in Hardeman County, moving on over into McNairy County, on over into Hardin County, and eventually on into Wayne County. But some of those showers may dissipate after sunset, which is not far from, already has happened, matter of fact. Sun's already down for the night, so some of these storms down here in Mississippi, they're moving, look like northeast, so they may be heading toward Hardin County and southwest Middle Tennessee in the next few hours if they don't dissipate after sunset. Otherwise, heavier rain a little bit further south than Mississippi. Otherwise, there's really nothing going on within 125 miles or so of Memphis radar, or roughly 100 miles from Jackson in almost all directions except south. That's better than what the forecast was. It's supposed to have been raining all over the place tonight. But hey, it went around us, or waited and developed to the east of us. And this radar here sort of supports that. There's some pretty good storms over in Middle Tennessee near Chattanooga, down in that part of there, East Tennessee, I guess. Chattanooga, northeast Alabama, there's some pretty strong storms down in that area. They're the ones getting pounded tonight. And some strong storms down there south of Nashville, west of I-65 there. And there's some more down to Mississippi and on down into Alabama a little bit. By the time you get to the Florida Panhandle, it kind of clears up. There's some pretty heavy ones there in northeast Alabama there, and fairly heavy in eastern Mississippi, but they seem to be dying down just a little bit down there in Mississippi. And there's a few down there in Louisiana along the Mississippi border, and they look like they're drifting south, not away from us. All of it's moving away from us. Here in Jackson, that is. But take your pick as to where you may be and whether it may be raining on you before long or going around you like it does me sometimes. Alright, satellite picture. Quit moving. I'll get it to move again. Almost the same thing as you saw on the radar. You can see where it's raining, where it's clear. It's almost clear. Well, at least very cloudy here in West Tennessee, and it's probably going to kind of remain that way most of the evening, even though we'll get some fair skies mixed in too. But that's kind of what very cloudy means. You can have a period of when skies are cloudy for a couple hours roughly or more, no more than 3 or 4 at least, and then the skies will go back to clear for about the same time frame. And just go back and forth like that within a 24-hour period. That's kind of what very cloudy means, but I think most of you already know all that. Alrighty, that's the satellite picture for tonight. Next thing is the forecast. I run through it for a few moments. I'm going to go ahead. This is my Google forecast page that I gave you a few moments ago. And yeah, as you can see, I updated it about 7:20. Sometimes I'm a little late getting to it, if I call it, you can call that late. But generally I try to get to it before 9 o'clock anyways. If it's after 9 and no big changes, I'll leave it alone till I normally do my update, 24-hour update, give or take around 2 a.m. Anyways, beyond that, the update as of then, I'm going to go ahead and call it fair skies here in Jackson for the rest of the evening. Even though a few clouds are going by, it's not going to be enough to create any rain. Or at least not tonight. Not here in Jackson. A few little light showers to our south, as we saw on the radar just a few moments ago. The sun set at 7:42 a.m. p.m. That would be funny if the sun set in the morning. Oh no, it wouldn't either. We'll be about ready to end, I guess. No, I better quit teasing about that one. Let's see, the sun rises tomorrow morning at 6:17 and sets tomorrow evening at 7:41. The moon is already set for tonight. It'll be rising tomorrow at 1:52 p.m. and be setting at 12:36 a.m. Sunday morning. And the first quarter moon is complete on Saturday. So it should be a nice moon if we dodge those scattered showers, that is. Very big cloudy conditions are expected tonight and tomorrow after midnight. And we still have a 50% chance of a few scattered showers and thunderstorms, but they will be on a scattered basis. Even though most of them has moved by, we still may have another threat tomorrow, at least during the morning hours. Don't count on it though, because most of them has been missing us altogether, with the exception of roughly noontime yesterday, or a little bit during the AM hours anyways. Irregardless, it should be fair by noon tomorrow, no matter what, as of right now. Low tomorrow morning near 70, high tomorrow about 87. That's not too bad. West winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour, and I've already gave you the sun and moon times. Sunday looks great. We're back to fair skies by Sunday, with a low of 68 and a high of 87, with south winds of 5 to 15 miles per hour. We're back into the rain business as of right now, Monday and Tuesday. 80% chance on Monday, just about any time, but still will be scattered. Low near 70, high of 85 on Monday, with south winds of 5 to 15 miles per hour. And there you see the other times, hopefully clear enough. And on Tuesday, of course, very cloudy one more time, with another 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms till sunset, or about that time. Then the skies will become fair. Low 69, high only 83, with west winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. There you see the other times for the sun and moon. And it looks like right now, Wednesday through all the way through next Sunday, August 26th, it's going to be mostly fair. And it's also going to cool off with a major front moving through. It's going to cool the temperatures down for a few days anyways. Low 64 Wednesday, high of only 83. North winds 5 to 15. Low 59 Thursday morning, high of only 84, mostly clear. North winds on that day, north winds. And on Friday, most clear, with the low near 60, high of 87. And on Saturday, a low of 63 and a high of 88. And on Sunday, low of 67, high of 88. So we're going to be nice and cool the latter half of next week. And I look forward to that. Hold on just a second. Alright, I'm back. I got a little slight something that caught my attention. I had to give brief attention, but I'm back. And I think I'm through with the forecast too. I hope you enjoy those temperatures coming up toward the middle of the week, with highs around 83, 84 or so, lows down 60 or maybe even 59 degrees. That's going to almost, I hate to say the word fall, and coming up here in a couple months. It'll be here soon enough. I'm most just not a big fan of winter, even a lot of people are. I like snow, it don't get so bad I can move around in it. But none of that's in the forecast anytime soon. And no freezes over the forecast either. We'll do that too. I for the 80s and upper 80s anytime. But we haven't hit 100 degrees this summer yet. 99 or 98 was the highest, and I don't know. I'd have to look that up time and tell you. I think that was the highest actual high, even though this is well over the few months. He didn't consider doesn't count the partial high. Okay, well that's it for tonight. It's a bit so for my video. I knew there's no way I can do that. I'll think of something to talk about to make a long video, And you make it, oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. I better hush though so that you can run your battery down low for watching it on your cell phone or whatever you might be watching the video on. Alrighty, good night. God bless you, and I hope to talk to you again soon.